Hello and welcome back to Sage and Stone Tarot. My name is Jennifer and I'm here to do a twin flame soulmate love reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. All cross watchers are welcome, and this reading is for the month of July. Before I begin, I want to thank everybody. Thank you for all the likes and the shares and the subscribes, and I appreciate you. And I appreciate every single person that visits, that subscribes, that shares. Your presence here is why I do this. Your presence here is so much appreciated. I opened this channel because I have such a deep passion and love for reading cards. And with that being said, again, this is a reading for the sign of Gemini, a twin flame soulmate love reading for the month of July. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. All cross watchers are welcome, and please, please, please remember, this is a general reading. It is not going to resonate with every single Gemini out there. So take what resonates, throw out the rest. And for cross watchers, if you feel that this reading, these energies are more suited for you, then flip the script. Energy is fluid. It ebbs, it flows, it shifts, it changes. And how I do this, these are pre-shuffled. I pre-shuffled the cards, working with what I got. So I'm actually working on my setup so all of you can see me shuffling cards. I start off with the Moonology Oracle card deck to give some crowning energies that might be in and around you and your connection at this moment in time. And then what it is that I do is that I go into the tarot. So the first message, which is pulled from the bottom of the deck, which I feel that this kind of is like a main message or a main theme, so to speak, as far as energy. And this comes from the blue moon. Believe in the impossible. Believe the impossible. If you are in a twin flame connection, dynamic relationship, this is very, very, very important, is to believe in the impossible. What it might look like on the surface isn't what is going on behind the scenes. It reminds me, when I say that, it reminds me of social media. When you look at, you're on social media, everybody likes to show the highlight reels. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes. And if you have been walking this twin flame journey, I have. I stepped onto this twin flame train back in November of 2017 when I first discovered what twin flames were. My story goes back almost 20 years, but this twin flame journey I embarked upon November 11th, 2017, and it has truly suspended my disbelief. It has truly forced me to believe in the impossible. That phrase, I'll believe it when I see it, is actually backwards. I'll see it when I believe it. So if you are having a hard time right now at this moment in time, Gemini, in regards to your twin flame or soulmate, this card is alerting you to believe in the impossible. You never ever know what will happen from moment to moment. And with that, the next card to come up, Gemini, is full moon in Gemini. We have 3 full moon cards. So there's a lot of full moon energy, which is about completion, letting go, surrendering. The full moon in Gemini, in your own sign. The answers you need are coming. The answers you need are coming. This is another blue colored card, just like the blue moon. So I see this as throat chakra healing. The answers you need are coming. Continue to believe in the impossible. Yesterday was the solar eclipse, new moon in Cancer. This is a new moon. This is a full moon card, but the answers the answers you need are coming, Gemini. The universe, spirit, source knows what it is that you're asking for, knows what it is that you want. And it is time to believe in the impossible. It is time to surrender and to let go. Surrender to the divine, surrender to source, spirit, universe, whoever, whatever you resonate, and let it go. Get still and get quiet, because the answers you need will be coming forth. Next, you could also be dealing with another Gemini. You don't have to. But the next card to come up is a full moon in Libra. You could be dealing with a Libra. You don't have to. A win-win outcome is forecast. So just based on the other messages that I just expressed, when we believe in the impossible, when we surrender and let go, and we allow the answers to come to us, when we are in a state of allowing, when we are in the state of receiving, that is when a win-win outcome can be forecast. When I see this card, every time I see this card with the pinks, this is about the heart chakra to me, the heart center. Keeping your heart open, healing the heart of anything that has been hurting you, because that is how a win-win outcome can be forecast, is taking care of our heart, taking care of our soul, taking care of what has hurt our heart, so we can be in a state of allowing and receiving. Next card to come up is full moon in Pisces. Again, you could be involved with the Pisces. Doesn't have to. Balance spirituality and practicality. So reiterating what it is that I said, when we believe in the impossible and when we surrender our spiritual path, our spirituality, in regards to the twin flame journey, there's a lot of activity in the 5D, a lot of meditation, a lot of visualization. This is a very, very, very divinely gifted, divinely protected and guided and gifted spiritual connection. So it really, I don't want to say forces us, but it prompts us to really step onto this spiritual path and to develop spiritual practices, whatever that might look like for you, but also being practical, staying grounded, not staying in the 5D. What it is that we're trying to accomplish is to anchor what's in the 5D into the 3D, from spirit to matter, from spirit to earth, the spirit realms, to our 3D material world. As above, so below, as within, so without, as in heaven, here it is on earth. So keep your spiritual practices on a daily basis, because that is how you will connect to spirit, the divine. It also allows you to get the answers that it is that you are seeking, but also make sure that you are staying grounded and centered in your 3D material world. So Gemini, we're going to now get into the tarot, and so the first two cards to come up is the Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. The three of Pentacles, this is a side note. Your twin flame, your soulmate, you could have met your person in the workplace. Doesn't have to be. That's just a side note. Three of Pentacles speaks of collaboration and cooperation, but what it also speaks of in regards to love, in regards to your twin, your soulmate, is that there is, not going to be, unless this is some of the answers that you are seeking or have been seeking, and it is coming to you, that there is recognition that has been long overdue. All of the hard work that you have put forth is now becoming recognized. And this speaks of a new journey, new beginning, a new journey, a new beginning in love with your twin, with your soulmate. This is a long time coming. If it also speaks of, because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight amongst all 4 knights in all the 4 suits in the tarot, and it's just a very slow moving energy. It's 2 pentacle cards. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You don't have to. But all of the hard work that you have put in over over the course of time is now being recognized. The universe already recognizes and knows what it is that your heart and your soul want so much. But if you have been looking for answers from your twin, from your twin flame, to recognize this connection, this has been long overdue, and it is being recognized, because the next card to come up is the Page of Cups. This is a new offering of love. It's a new offering of love. It denotes innocence. It's a small offering, but it is deeply cherished. It will be deeply cherished. And with that, because this is in connection with the 3 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, what I just explained. So all of your hard work that you have done, Gemini, all of the inner work, strength card right here. This has forced you to really dig deep in the reserves of your inner strength. On this journey, the twin flame journey is truly tests our inner strength. It tests our blind trust, because if you look at the card here, the woman in the card has her hands in the lion's mouth. The lion trusts that the lion isn't going to be hurt, and the woman who has her hands in the lion's mouth knows that she isn't going to be hurt. There is a trust. There's a blind trust. The infinity sign above her head. This represents the power of inner strength. The strength card, this is the triumph of love over hate. And when I say that, this has everything to do with the journey itself. It is a domination of our fears, our hurts, our wounds, our traumas. It has taken all of our strength to continue to walk this twin flame journey, this spiritual path, this awakening process, this ascension path, and all of the hard work that has taken so long, Gemini, is now about to start being recognized, and you will start to see collaboration and cooperation. This is an offering of love. There's some kind of offering of love and all of this inner strength. And as you continue to believe in the impossible, as you continue to walk this path, surrender and let go, this strength is going to lead you to your happily ever after. This is what it's leading to. Now, I'm not saying that this is going to happen in the month of July. We are now in eclipse season all the way through to the Lion's Gate. There is a lot of planetary activity. There are going to be 5 planets going into retrograde. Mercury going into retrograde July 7th. So all of the work that you've been doing, all of the strength that has taken you to continue walking this path is going to lead you to your happily ever after. What that looks like is up to you. And how this is the next cards to come up. Temperance and the World card. Again, I mentioned here in the moon messages, there is 3 full moon cards, full moon energy, temperance. There has been a balancing out. There has been a tempering. When I see the temperance card, this is a twin flame card. This is a very spiritual card. This is alchemy. This is mixing all of the right ingredients in order for things to be orchestrated in divine timing. This is a balancing. This is the angel. When I see the angel, this is a divinely protected and gifted connection. The World card, old cycles are being wrapped up. to begin in old completion, full moon energy, a completion. And what is being completed? What are these old cycles that are being completed where you have seen now your work towards your happily ever after? 7 of Swords, 3 of Swords, and the King of Swords. This is sword energy right here. This Temperance card and the World card, the balancing, the tempering, and the completion of old cycles to begin new cycles. What it is that I feel is that how this has come about, this is past. This to me is something that has transpired in the most recent past or is passing as of right now. 7 of Swords, shady, deceptive behavior that had broken your heart. And the King of Swords, Gemini, you could be dealing with another air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It doesn't have to be, but these are all sword energies. But the King of Swords, the way I am interpreting it, the way it is that I'm seeing it, is that due to this shady, deceptive behavior that had broken your heart, you took on the King of Swords. You took authority of your own life. You took authority of your own life. And it took all of the strength in you. What is that? Even though I didn't get any cards to denote you walking away, by you taking authority in your own life, you basically laid it out flat, what you will and will not tolerate. Very straightforward. No emotion. And when I say no emotion, it's not that you didn't have emotion, because obviously there was, because your heart broke. Your heart was pierced. So you knew that you had to kind of calm, temper, not drown in your feelings and emotions, and use logic overriding emotion in order to get through this heartbreak, this broken heart due to this shady, deceptive behavior that your twin or your soulmate thought that they were getting away with, but by no means were they. And that is when you stepped in, you laid down the law, you took authority of your own life. And because you did that, you stayed strong. You trusted in your higher power. You trusted in source, universe, spirit. And that is how these old cycles are beginning to close up. You, like I said in the very beginning, the 3 of Pentacles, all the answers you need are coming. A win-win outcome is forecast. Continue to believe in the impossible. Some long due recognition is now coming out. It's coming out. So continue to believe in the impossible. Continue to surrender and let go, and know that everything is in divine timing. It is being orchestrated in the way it's meant to, Gemini. So what I'm going to do now is I just purchased a new deck, Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield, and I'm going to, this has not been pre-shuffled, so I'm going to shuffle the cards and give you 3 messages from the Whispers of Love Oracle. Gemini, I feel there's a lot of very positive energy. I also feel, Gemini, that you have worked really hard to keep the faith, to believe in the impossible. It has been tested. But what it is that I'm feeling is that you stayed true to your heart, stayed true to your heart, and stayed true to your path, not allowing what had happened to derail you. And that takes a lot of strength to continue on, even when our heart has been broken. So Whispers of Love. Okay. First message. You are limitless. Recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do. This, I feel, completely goes back to believing in the impossible. Believe that you are limitless. There are limitless possibilities. In this world, anything, absolutely anything is possible. Continue to believe that. And this twin flame journey definitely tests our ability to believe in the impossible. It tests our ability to believe that we are limitless, that anything at all can happen. So, second message to come out, literally flew out. Spiritual connection. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So, Gemini or cross-watcher, if you were needing any kind of confirmation, this is it. This is a deeply, deeply spiritual, divine, sacred connection. This is a connection that has come together lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. This goes beyond all logic. This goes beyond, this is not your typical 3D relationship template. This connection is deeply spiritual. This does not play by the same rules, so to speak. So if you were needing confirmation, this is it. Okay, one more message for Whispers of Love. Here we are. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. This to me is just a core belief in the twin flame journey, in the twin flame dynamic. It is all about love, unconditional love, love without condition. Love is the most powerful energy, frequency, vibration on the face of this universe. And when you can see the world, your world, through the lens of unconditional love, that is what is going to be reciprocated back to you. So just remember, Gemini, that love is all around you. Continue to believe in the impossible. This is a spiritual connection that has endured lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. I hope you enjoyed this reading. And if it resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. And please click the notification bell so you can be updated on new videos that I upload on a regular basis. And if you'd like to book a reading for a more in-depth look into your personal situation, you can find that information in the About section on my channel, as well as in the description box below. And until then, I wish you so much love and so much peace.